I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.
Coming up on I Want Answers, it's our second semifinal competition with the Caney Valley Trojans taking on the Wagoner Bulldogs. Coming up next on I Want Answers. Hey everyone, I'm Anna Berry. Welcome to the 13th season of I Want Answers, because I do, presented by GRDA on RSU TV. So this season we have 16 Oklahoma high school academic teams competing for a spot in our championship at the chance of winning $12,000 in scholarship money. So let's meet our teams for tonight's competition. We'll start off with Caney Valley. All right, we've got Aiden Marshik, team captain, junior. You're all juniors, actually. Ryan Schnell, Stephen Bonner, Logan Whitehead. You guys excited?
Yep.
Ready? Pumped? Fueled up? Okay, that's what I like to hear. Let's meet Wagoner. We've got team captain Morgan Johnson, a junior. And we've got Hank Harden, senior. We got senior Tyson Hodges and senior Mario Young. How you guys doing, Wagoner?
I'd say I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, okay, there we go. You're doing well. You're doing well. I know. Here's the moment. Here's the moment that really counts, that really matters. It's this moment when you all express what you want, and I know you want
Answers.
No, that's what I want. You want questions, right?
Yeah.
I tricked you, didn't I? Be listening. And I know the audience at home, here in the studio, you want questions, but it's about what I want, and I want answers. So let's begin our competition tonight with the speed round.
First up, the speed round. The speed round consists of individual answered questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
All right. The race was on and the results were disputed. However, who received the credit for reaching the North Pole first? Wagoner.
Amundsen?
Yes. Which Greek goddess is the daughter of Zeus and the protector of the city, considered to be the birthplace of Western civilization? Wagoner.
Athena?
Yes. Which vitamin is known for its role in maintaining healthy vision? Caney Valley.
Vitamin A?
Yes. In which country is Mount Kilimanjaro located? Wagoner.
Tanzania?
Yes. Which Shakespearean play has the title character contemplating the skull of the poor departed York? Wagoner.
Hamlet?
Yes. What term means an idyllically happy and peaceful scene? Wagoner.
Melancholy?
No. Caney Valley?
Tranquil?
No. Good guesses, but pastoral. Pastoral. Which scientist who studied pea plants is considered Caney Valley?
Punnett?
No. Considered the father of modern genetics. Wagner?
Watson?
No, it was Gregor Mendel. The Dakar Rally is a grueling event, often raced through deserts and challenging terrains. Drivers use ORV or OHV to compete. Give the meaning of either acronym. Caney Valley.
Off-road vehicle?
Yes. Which Asian river, one of the longest in the world, is sometimes referred to as China's sorrow? Caney Valley.
Yellow River?
Yes. All right, we've got a math question. Paolo's garden is 15 meters long and 5 meters wide. If he plants a different plant in each square meter, how many plant types does he plant? Wagner.
75?
Yes. What term describes the involuntary quivering movement of the heart leading to reduced cardiac efficiency? Caney Valley.
Palpitation?
No. Wagner?
Jittering?
No, it's fibrillation. Based in The Hague, which international judicial body handles crimes against Wagner?
The World Court?
Yes. Which term refers to a short, amusing story about a real incident or person? Wagner?
Tall tale?
No. Caney Valley?
Adage?
No, it's an anecdote. Which scientist known for the theory of electromagnetism? Wagner?
Faraday?
Yes. Despite opposition from groups opposing both the human loss of blood and the animal cruelty, each year humans try to outrun what animals in Pamplona? Caney Valley?
Bulls?
Yes. All right, we've got a video question from GRDA.
Hi, I'm Justin with GRDA. Oxygen is essential for aquatic life in lakes and rivers. High levels of what other two chemicals can deplete the oxygen supply?
Caney Valley?
Nitrogen and carbon?
No. Wagner?
Nitrogen and phosphorus?
Yes. Doves are a symbol of peace. What bird is the opposite? Caney Valley?
Raven?
No. Wagner?
Eagle?
No. Specifically, they want the hawk, even though those are good answers. Which Italian city known for its historic canals? Caney Valley?
Florence?
No. And gondolas? Wagner?
Venice?
Yes. In the very symbolic Aurora Lee, Elizabeth Barrett Browning compares what population segment to a pair of undervalued slippers? Wagner?
Women?
Yes. In literature, which famous ship is commanded by Captain Ahab? Wagner?
Pequod?
Yes. What philosopher was sentenced to death by drinking hemlock? Wagner?
Socrates?
Yes. What is the name of the process by which the Earth's materials that we need and use are being reduced faster than they can be replenished? Caney Valley?
Depletion?
Yes. All right, we've got a math question. If the cosine of an angle is 0.3, what is the angle's measure in degrees to the nearest tenth? Wagner?
54?
No. Caney Valley?
0.2?
No, it's 72.5. What chemical process combines multiple substances to form a new compound? Caney Valley?
Synthesis?
Yes. What is the name of the largest economy in the world by GDP? Wagner?
United States?
Yes. In politics and sociology, which term denotes a society or system where power is vested in the hands of a few? Caney Valley?
Oligarchy?
Yes. Who is the Italian explorer who traveled extensively through Asia and whose travels? Caney Valley?
Magellan?
No. Whose travels are documented in the book Il Milione? Wagner?
Marco Polo?
Yes. Which sea, surrounded by 4 currents that confine its waters, including the Gulf Stream on the east and the Canary Current on the south, is the only world sea that has no land boundaries? Wagner?
Caspian?
No. Caney Valley?
The Dead Sea?
No, it's the Sargasso Sea. The importance of which document in the 13th century? Wagner?
Magna Carta?
Yes. Oh, wow, that went so fast. That bell means time's up for the speed round. The score stands at Caney Valley 70, Wagoner 150. Round 2 is coming up. We'll be right back.
I am Aiden Marshak, and we are the Caney Valley Trojans, and I would to try to recruit them for the academic team.
Hi, I'm Ryan with Caney Valley Trojans, and I would to become ruler of their species.
Hi, I'm Steven Bonner, and I wouldn't because I might miss an academic meet.
I'm Logan Whitehead. I wouldn't because I'm too busy.
I love that question. I would want to know how intelligent, kind, and how great they are. And if so, yeah, I'm jumping on that ship because 2023 looks crazy. Anyway, welcome back to I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. Get ready for more questions because the Advantage round is coming your way next.
Next up, the Advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by first attempting to answer a speed question. The team that answers correctly receives 10 points and the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 10 points each. After the 3 advantage questions, it's back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
All right, here's your first speed question. The American city famous for its historic Freedom Trail hosted the Winter Olympics in 2002. Which city? Wagoner.
Boston?
No. Caney Valley?
Chicago?
No, it was Salt Lake City. Which country has the most official languages at 37? Caney Valley?
Canada?
No. Since the Constitution recognizes Spanish and all 36 indigenous languages, including Quechua, which is spoken in the Andes. Wagoner?
Mexico?
No, it was Bolivia. Which word means to make something less severe or serious? Caney Valley?
Mitigate?
Yes. Advantage for Caney Valley, we have oil. Petroleum is composed of complex combinations of elements H and C called what?
Hydrocarbons.
Yes. Oil and gas are usually found in which of the 3 main types of rocks?
I think it's metamorphic.
Metamorphic.
No, sedimentary. Developed by Aramco, the world's largest oil field is the Ghawar in which country?
Saudi Arabia.
Yes. Back to speed. What land area gives Denmark the right to be one of the Wagoner?
Greenland?
Yes. Advantage for Wagoner, we have geography, starts with C. What saltwater sea is listed by Rand McNally as the world's largest lake?
Caspian?
Yes. What is the largest city on the Great Lakes?
Chicago?
Yes. What capital of French Guiana shares a name with a spicy pepper?
Cajun?
No, it was Cayenne. Back to speed. Germany invaded this country in 1939. Caney Valley?
Poland.
Yes. Advantage for Caney Valley, ancient history. What ancient civilization was once headed by King Khufu?
Persian. Empire?
No, Egyptian. What king built the temple in Jerusalem during the 10th century BC?
Nebuchadnezzar.
No, Solomon. Who founded the Persian Empire in 550 BC?
Xerxes.
No, Cyrus the Great. Back to speed. What ancient city was the site of a famous war fought over a woman named Helen? Wagoner.
Troy?
Yes. Advantage for Wagoner, animals in literature.
Okay.
What feline animal is in the title of Frank Stockton's story?
Tiger?
Yes. What long-legged bird delivers babies in old tales?
Stork?
Yes. What small rodent roars in a book, play, and movie about Grand Fenwick?
Anyone? Rat?
No, a mouse specifically. Back to speed. In the Latin phrase per capita, the per is already in its English equivalent. What does the Wagoner?
Capital?
No, the capita translate to in English. Caney Valley?
Person.
Yes. Advantage for Caney Valley, elements. What ore is a basic element in steel, which in turn is a basic alloy of modern life?
Iron.
Yes. What element lights the world since the filaments of bulbs are made from it?
I think it's phosphorus.
Phosphorus?
No, tungsten. The U.S. has the largest supply of this mineral necessary for nuclear weapons.
Oh, uranium.
Uranium?
Yes, back to speed. Irene was the Greek goddess of the antithesis of Ares' specialty. She was Caney Valley?
Peace.
Yes. Advantage for Caney Valley, John F. Kennedy. Who is JFK's vice president?
Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson.
Lyndon B. Johnson?
Yes. Who read a poem at his inauguration?
Jacqueline Kennedy?
No, Robert Frost. President Kennedy is buried in which military cemetery?
Arlington?
Yes, Arlington. Back to speed. What is a term for the change in frequency of a wave due to the motion of the source or observer that is used in meteorology as well as physics? Caney Valley?
Frequency?
No. Wagner?
Amplitude?
No, it's the Doppler effect. Who is the Spanish author known for writing Don Quixote? Caney Valley?
Cervantes?
Yes. Advantage for Caney Valley. We have business terms. Which binding agreement is based on the consent of the parties and supported by financial transaction?
Contract?
Yes. What is the process by which the terms of employment are agreed upon through negotiations between employer and union?
Oh my gosh. They sign a deal?
No, bargaining. What business relationship consists of two or more persons combining their labor for a single undertaking and agreeing to share both profits and losses equally?
Merger?
No, joint venture. That's what they want. Back to speed. Which emperor of France is well known for his role? Caney Valley?
Napoleon?
Yes. Advantage for Caney Valley. We have music theory. A major scale must have an arrangement of how many tones?
It's 8, right? You took piano.
8?
Yes. What's a term for a modification of a theme?
Alteration?
No. These symbols in a composition indicate a period of silence.
Oh my gosh. It's a hyphen, it's a dash. Yeah, but it's called something. Break?
No. Rests. Back to speed. Scientists in agricultural science have discovered a way to alter the genes of plants in order to make them less susceptible to insects and disease. What 3 letters on a package? Caney Valley?
NGMO?
Excuse me?
Non-GMO?
No. What 3 letters on a package of food indicate that this was done with that product? Wagner?
GMO?
Yes. Advantage for Wagner from book titles. An orangutan created by Edgar Allan Poe roamed what French street in a short story?
Amontillado.
No. A weather report might predict what form of precipitation for Hemingway's story about Kilimanjaro?
Snows?
Yes. The Yankee, created by Mark Twain for adventures in King Arthur's court, was from which state?
Oh my God. Connecticut.
Yes. All right, that's all the time we have for the advantage round. The score now stands at Caney Valley 210, Wagner 240, super close. The final round of our competition is coming up next. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Morgan Johnson, and I would because of all the tentacles.
I wouldn't because I don't want them to eat me. Hank Harden.
My name is Tyson Hargis. I wouldn't because of my early onset schizophrenia.
Mario Young. No.
No, good one. Would you, audience, would they bring us back? That's the question. Welcome back to I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. We are down to the final round of our competition tonight. It's the whirlwind round, and it's coming right up.
Next up, it's the whirlwind round. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 remaining categories. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If any team correctly answers all 10 of their questions, they will receive 10 bonus points.
All right, so Caney Valley, your team is trailing right now. You get to pick one of these 3 categories. State things, theorems, or places?
I think we take places. We're going to do places.
Places for you. Okay. Answer these questions about places. What nickname is given to the area in California where computer parts are made?
Silicon Valley.
Yes. The Protestant Reformation began in what modern-day nation?
Germany.
Yeah, Germany.
Germany.
Yes. What color are the cliffs of Dover?
Red. Red.
No. Green Bay is part of what Great Lake?
Superior.
No. Pakistan was formed in 1947 when this neighboring nation was partitioned.
Iran.
No. Grenada, in which nation, is the capital of caves?
France.
No. Which state capital is on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay?
Boston.
No. What country both lies on the eastern side of the Indian Ocean and has the equator passing through it?
Ecuador.
No. The largest undersea sculpture is near New Providence in what Caribbean nation?
Bahamas.
Yes. At only 2.5 miles across east to west, which European nation can be hiked across in hours if you don't mind steep
Austria.
inclines? No. Liechtenstein. All right. Good job, Caney Valley. Okay, Wagner, you get to pick between state things, theorems, and languages.
Languages.
Languages. Identify the language associated with its dictionary abbreviation. L.
Latin.
Yes. D.
Dutch.
Yes. FR.
French.
Yes. GR.
German.
No. GER.
German.
Yes. SANS.
Sanskrit.
Yes. YID.
Yiddish.
Yes. SW.
W. Swahili.
No. PG.
PG. Portuguese.
Yes. ARM.
Armenian.
Yes. All right, good job. Woo! It's always a whirlwind in the whirlwind round. After 3 rounds, the score stands currently at Caney Valley 240, Wagoner 320. We're going to go back to some speed questions to wrap up the game and see who wins this competition. All right, back to speed. In 1936, Prokofiev was commissioned by the Moscow Central's Children's Theater to write which piece of program music? Wagner.
1812 Overture.
No. Caney Valley?
Waltz.
No, it's Peter and the Wolf. In June of 23, which former First Lady was diagnosed with dementia? Caney Valley?
Barbara Bush.
No. Wagner?
Carter.
Yes. What is the logical operator represented by OR? Caney Valley?
Origin.
No. Wagner?
Operator.
No. Disjunction. The Hagia Sophia, once a cathedral, then a mosque, is now a museum located, Wagner?
Turkey.
No. In which city? Caney Valley?
Istanbul.
Yes. The Guarani are an indigenous people of which nation nestled, Caney Valley?
Australia.
No. Between Brazil, Bolivia, and Argentina. Wagner?
Paraguay.
Yes. Who is the author of the book where Jim Hawkins gets a map to locate a trove of wealth? Wagner?
Stevenson.
Yes. A Shakespearean play's title became what idiom for any series of mistakes that become ridiculously funny? Caney Valley?
Midsummer Night's Dream.
No. Wagner?
Merry Wives of Windsor.
No, it was the Comedy of Errors. Maurice Ravel is associated with the French Impressionist movement in which fine art? Wagner?
Painting.
No. Caney Valley?
Sculpting.
No, it was music. How are elephants classified in terms of what they eat? Wagner?
Herbivores.
Yes. How do we describe the transition of a gas into a liquid? Caney Valley?
Condensation.
Yes. Animals that carry their immature young in outside sacs are members of which? Caney Valley?
Marsupial.
Yes. Who is the iconic singer-songwriter behind Like a Rolling Stone and Blowin' in the Wind? Wagner.
Bob Dylan.
Yes. Which American theoretical physicist during World War II became the father? Wagner?
Oppenheimer?
Yes. Buoyancy is actually a function of the difference in what physical property? Wagner?
Resistance?
No. Of two substances? Caney Valley?
Mass?
No. Density. What is the meaning of the second thou in this line? A loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and thou is good, but a loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and 50 thou would be better. Caney Valley?
Money?
No. Wagner?
Loaves of bread?
No, it's 1,000. That's a riddle. A convicted felon who has served much of his sentence and who has been released from jail under police supervision is said to be out on, Wagner?
Parole?
Yes. All right, that bell concludes tonight's thrilling competition. The final score stands at Caney Valley 270, Wagner 390. So that means Wagner is our winner tonight. Great job. Great job, both teams. Really smart. As we look at our bracket, we see that Wagner will advance to the I Want Answers Season 13 Championship competition. So we'll see them again at the championship. Thank you, teams, for playing. Thank you, audience. Thank you all for watching at home as we showcase the knowledge of our local high school academic teams. Please follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram. You can always catch up on past episodes at rsu.tv. We'll see you next time for another exciting competition on I Want Answers.
I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.